Greetings, Capsuleers. Welcome back to New Eden. As a pilot in EVE Online, you hold the power to carve your destiny among the stars. In our last video, we talked about the Enforcer skill plan and the new player mission set. Today we're diving into the Soldier of Fortune career path, perfect for aspiring combat pilots eager to test their mettle, whether it's in high, low, or nullsec. However, before we jump into action, let's set up your skill plan. Skills are the backbone of your journey in EVE Online. They determine what ships you can fly, the modules you can use, and how effective you are at various tasks. As a Soldier of Fortune, our focus will be based on combat-centric skills. To get to the correct skill plan for your character, you're going to click on the skill indicator in the Neocom up there in the top left-hand corner. So we're going to click on that. Up in the top, you're going to see skill plans and skill catalogs. You want to make sure you're on the skill plan, which we are. You want to make sure you're on certified plans, which we are. You want to make sure, in this case, we're going to click on the Soldier of Fortune. After you click Soldier of Fortune, you're going to pick the racial set for your character. In this case, we have Galente, Caldari, Mimitar, and Amar, and we're in Caldari. Now, as you can see, my Soldier of Fortune is completed. I got online a couple of days ago, queued up the skill set just to make sure everything was running and completed, but I'm going to show it to you anyway. So if I show skill plan, and you can see everything's checked off, so that means it's completed, but these are the various skills that we would need to train for the Soldier of Fortune, basically basic mission plan. Now, one thing you're going to notice is when you queue up your skill plan, you're not going to need to train every one of them, because if you've done one of the other missions, you're going to see a lot of skills overlap. So when you activate the skill plan, it's only going to load what skills you need to train. Anything you've already previously trained, you do not need to do so again. However, in this case, I'm completely at 100%, so I will not need to load anything. However, I do have some trained. I will say this, we did the Soldier of Fortune about 2 hours ago, but there was a glitch in the matrix, so I'm having to redo this. I have Caldari Destroyer loaded, Social 2, Trade 3, Marketing 2, and Spaceship Command. The Caldari Destroyer we're going to need because that is what we're going to get as a prize at the end of the mission chain. Now, I always recommend that you do your missions because you get ISK. You get more ISK on bounties. You get modules, you get books, skill books, excuse me, and then sometimes you get ships as well. Now, like I said, I had done this before, but however, we had some issues in recording, so the only way I could do this was to move to another station and do it again. If everything goes okay, we'll finish this and then we'll move back to our home station. I'm going to go ahead and close the screen. As you can see, we're in our Merlin. I didn't bring anything with me other than the guns I had loaded and 1,300 rounds of ammunition. So, let's go ahead and talk to the Soldier of Fortune career agent. What I'm going to do is work the first one, and then we will put the other 9 missions in fast forward. I will tell you this though, we're going to have a couple of I call them suicide missions. You can't beat the mission. You're there just to understand that, hey, you're going to lose ships. They're going to give you a ship you can lose. Just lose it. Use the ship they give you. Do not use your own. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start with Shiokala. I think that's how you say it. And let's see how we get on. Okay, mission 1 of 10 called the Swap. It says, welcome Andrew Wayne. I'm told you want to learn some of the more advanced aspects of warfare. A friend of mine has been summoned to a face-to-face meeting by a loyal local pirate cartel who've recently been attempting to blackmail him. I want you to take my friend's place and kill these criminals. Upon completion, we get 159,000 ISK. We get a bonus of 125,000 ISK if we can complete it within a certain amount of time. So what we're going to do is we're going to accept the mission. Go ahead and close the box. Always check your ship. Make sure you have everything loaded that you needed. And I've only got 1 gun, so I need to come up with a gun somewhere. I forgot it, lost it, or something. Let's check. Show info, 35 millimeter. We're going to look at market. Station has one on sale for 6,000. We're just going to go ahead and buy it. That was my mistake for not bringing it when we flew over here, but it's 9 jumps back and I'm not going back to get it. But that shows you the importance of always checking your loadout. So now we have our weapons, we have our ammunition, we have our afterburner, we have a civilian stasis web fire, we have kinetic shield hardener, we have shield boosters, and then we have 2 overdrive injectors. Go ahead and close everything down. We are going to undock and let's go complete the first mission. Okay, we're going to warp to site.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
Setting default orbit, 3,000 meters. The reason I'm doing that is the weapons have an optimal range of within 3,000 meters. I'm going to group weapons. Go ahead and start firing. Okay, I will be honest, I am a little bit disappointed. We destroyed all 6 ships, but only 1 ship has loot.
Training completed.
As a loot goblin, I feel this in my soul. Let's go see if they've dropped anything interesting for us. We'll go ahead and reload weapons. Else is reset. Armor, shields, and hull or structure is at 100%. So we'll see what they left us for loot, and then we will go back and dock up and turn in the mission. Amorphous enduring mag. I don't even know what that is. I'll have to look that up. And then metal scrap. We'll loot all. All the other ships show they are empty, so we're going to go ahead and return to the station, dock up, and turn in our mission. The next mission, I do believe, is a suicide mission. So they may give us, if it's the one I'm thinking of, they're going to give us another Merlin. Maybe not a Merlin. They're going to give us a ship, and we're going to have to go somewhere and die.
Docking permission requested. Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Okay, we finished the mission. We're going to get 159,000 ISK, and as a bonus, we finished it within the 5-hour, or actually 6-hour time limit. We get an extra 125,000, so we're going to complete. And before we request our next mission, I'm going ahead and let you know that from here on out, we're going to go in accelerated time, so you will not be hearing me talk. I know you're disappointed, but this is so you don't have to sit here and watch me play all these missions for the next hour, hour and a half. So let's go ahead and see what we got, and we'll pick it back up once we finish the last mission. Back in. We finished the last mission, 10 of 10. And in this case, we got a new ship as a prize at 130,000 ISK. It is a cormorant. We were also giving the destroyer skill book, which I already have, so I'll just hold on to it or maybe sell it as needed. So let's go ahead and complete the mission. I don't think I have anything in the agency. I don't think I have anything in the air career. Those were already completed. So as you can see, we came out here with nothing and we ended up with an afterburner, another gun, some more ammunition, a book, stasis web of fire, civilian warp disruptor, some scraps, Morpheus enduring, magnetometric ECM, and then the shield book. Me, most importantly, we got the cormorant, which is the destroyer, which is our next ship. Skill training is got one more day and 1 hour in skill training, and it looks like we were able to finish this up. We made some ISK. I didn't get a starting. I want to say we were at roughly 6 million, so we made about 3 million in bonuses. So we got ISK for the bonuses. We got ISK for the bounties on the pirates. We got different items for our ships, modules. We got a new ship. I think we did pretty good. I'd like to offer you a little advice. If you ever have one of the missions where you know you're going to destroy your ship, insure it. So right click on the ship, insure it for as much as you can, at least make a profit off that. I know I did it on the second mission. I don't remember if I did it on the first or not, but we made some money. So we're coming out of this with a new ship. So basically, this is the completion of the Soldier of Fortune. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something from it. If you have any questions, please feel free to put it down in the chat below, and I'll do my best to answer. This is Andrew Wayne. Actually, one moment. Before we leave, I want to give you a couple of tips. First, keep an eye on your capacitor. There was a couple of times there where my capacitor got a little low and I had to manage my capacitor. That is the indicator that's in the circle in the bottom center of your screen. And basically that tells you how much power you have remaining. If you run out of battery, basically you can't do anything. If you think you're going to be close to dying or things might get a little hairy, make sure you pre-align to some celestial object. It could be a base, it could be a sun, it could be another planet. Just you need to be aligned to something so you can get out of there. That'll shave a few seconds off of trying to align. If you need to get out of there, you're already pre-aligned. Don't hesitate to use your shield or your armor repair. There were a number of times there where I did a shield repair. Don't cycle it, just keep it running, cycle it as needed. So I would pulse it a couple of times for a couple of cycles to get my shield down. They never got me out of my shields. I think at worst I was half, 50% on shields, but they never got into armor and they never got into structure. So we were golden through this whole mission set. So keep an eye on those. I think you'll be doing pretty good. And once again, if you have any questions, please feel free to put them down in the chat below and we'll do our best.